friendly readers, I am happy to present to you, as long as I can get away with it, a Storytime special presentation of Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island.
Dead man's chest, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
Billy Bones. He came out of nowhere one windy afternoon with his sea chest following on behind.
Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Ah, that be a fine name.
Good afternoon, sir.
Come on, service, lad, service.
Yes, sir.
This is a handy cove and a pleasant situation up here. Get much company?
No, sir. Hardly any.
Good, good. Then I'll stay a while. I don't want much. Just bacon and eggs and this window to watch for ships from.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you.
Just one thing, boy. A silver fourpence for he on the first of every month if he keeps a weather eye out for a seafaring man with one leg. Understand?
Yes, sir. A man with one leg.
There's a bully boy. Now cut away and bring me another rum.
Billy Bones stayed on at the Admiral Benbow. He was a mysterious man, occupying himself with walks along the cliff tops and the cove, endlessly watching out for ships, or sitting quietly in his room, thinking. He seemed afraid of new faces that arrived at the inn until he learned who they were, or perhaps who they were not. And at night, he'd sit with a rum at his elbow and tell tales of his adventures. Wild stories of hangings and piracy, of storms at sea and walking the plank.
Come here, sonny. Coming close now. Is this here table set for me mate Billy?
I know of no one here called Billy. This table is for the captain.
That be the old lubber, like us not. We're scarred down this teak.
Yes.
Where be now?
Out walking.
Then I'll wait here for him. Billy Bones. Forgotten your old shipmate, have you, Billy boy?
Black dog.
Boy, fetch us a rum. We want to know, Billy, and you're the one who can tell us.
I'll tell you nothing, you swab.
Ah, put 'em down, man, and leave us. No keyhole peeping, boy. Leave the door open there.
No. No. But that's an end of it.
It's ours too.
Flint's secret is my secret now. For me to keep.
Then we'll take it.
Be gone, you conniving swine! Jim, a glass! Quick now!
Are you hurt?
I must get away from here.
Captain! Captain, are you all right?
I'll tell ye nothing, black dog. Get away! Get away!
There's no black dog here, save yourself. Try and keep him quiet, Jim. Good night.
I'll do my best, sir.
Jim, lad, I've got to get out of here.
But the doctor...
Ask the doctor, lad. What do he know about seamen? How long did that doctor say I was to lie here?
1 week at least.
1 week? I can't wait that long. They'd have the black spot on me, sure. It's me chest they're after, Jim, lad. They'll tip me the black spot, sure. Then Flint's men'll be coming. All that's left of 'em.
But why, Captain?
I'm the only one as knows the place. Flint himself give it to me as he lay dying.
What place? And what's the black spot?
Oh, it's a summons, matey, and it can't be ignored. We'll beat 'em yet. You're a good lad.
Will any kind friend tell a poor blind man where he be?
You're at the Admiral Benbow, Black Hill Cove.
A young voice. Give me your hand, kind young friend, and lead me in.
Oh!
Now, boy, take me to the captain.
Sir, I dare not.
Come on, lad, afore I break your arm.
Oh, but the captain sits with a drawn sword, and another gentleman.
Hold your tongue and march. Lead me straight to him, and when he's in view, say here's a friend for he, Bill. If he don't...
Someone here for you, Captain.
Now, Bill, stay where you are. I can hear a finger stirring. Business is business, so hold out your right hand. Boy, take hold of his right hand and bring it to mine. Now it's done.
$10. That gives us 6 hours. Oh, we'll do 'em yet, lad.
Captain. Oh, Captain. certain, Jim. They might come and see. The note said he had till 10 o'clock. There's time yet. Oh, you don't want to touch him, Jim. The key must be here somewhere. Ah! Show these rogues I'm an honest woman. I take no more than our due. And this will serve as payment for what the captain owes me. Listen. They're coming, Mother. Take the money and let's be going. No, I'll take no more than's due. Come on, Mother. Oh, hurry, Mother. Oh, you take the money and run on. Let's hide under the bridge.
Break the door down. In. Ah, to it, lads. Break it in.
Hey, Pew! Bill's dead!
Then search him, you shucking lubbers.
Pew! Someone's turned out a chest!
Is it there?
The money is!
Not the money, you fool. Flint's fist.
Not here, Pew!
Not there. What's that?
But it's been overhauled already! Nothing anywhere!
Ah, it's that cursed boy. I wish I'd have put his eyes out. Well, don't just stand around. Look for the boy, you dogs. A fortune is slipping away from us. Come on, you skulks. Oh, shiver me timbers, if only I had me headlamps.
Oh, it's the revenue men! Let's go! Run for it! Run!
Mateys, wait! Don't leave a poor blind man! Dirk! Black Dog! Johnny! Come back! Lend your eyes to an old shipmate!
At least the boy and his mother are safe. See there!
There's something I don't understand about this whole business.
Blasted Livesey. Seems perfectly straightforward to me.
You mean a great gang of desperates descended on the Admiral Benbow just to steal a few pounds from an old seaman? Rot, I say, rot!
I think this is what they were after, sir.
What's in it?
We'll find out, eh? A map of sorts. Some latitudes and longitudes. Spyglass. Stockade. What's this? It says bulk of treasure here.
Treasure, did you say? Sure enough. Looky here, Jim.
Goodness!
Hello. There's more yet. Tall tree. Spyglass shoulder. Bearing a point to the north of northeast. Skeleton Island, east-southeast and by east. Hang it all, Livesey. This is a treasure map. Livesey, Jim Boy, Mrs. Hawkins, tomorrow I start for Bristol.
And there I'll have a fine ship fitted and a crew worthy of her. And we'll uncover this treasure, or my name's not Trelawn.
Well, sir, you have yourself a ship's doctor, and with Mrs. Hawkins' permission, a cabin boy, too.
Can I go, Mother? Oh, please say yes.
If you do as the squire and Dr. Livesey require, and come back safely, I see no reason why not.
Good, that's settled. I'll take Red Ruth and Joyce and Hunter along and recruit the seamen in Bristol. Jim, you spend some time here with your mother, and we'll send for you.
The squire's letter came and asked Jim to join them in Bristol. He'd bought a ship, the Hispaniola, a schooner of 200 tons, and had her fitted out ready to sail. He spoke of some of the crew he'd recruited, especially a man with many years at sea called Long John Silver. And Jim was horrified when he heard that this man had but one leg.
I feels a lee wind rising this afternoon. Can you sense it, lads? There'll not be many putting out to sea this day, I'll warrant, eh?
Another noggin here when he be ready, John.
Coming now, Peter, lad. Avast there! Avast there! Well, look you here now, lads. A fine young man has come a visiting.
Mr. Silver, sir.
I am he. And who might you be, lad?
Jim Hawkins, sir.
Aha! This is young Jim Hawkins, our new cabin boy. Pleased I am to meet you.
Look,
What is it?
that man.
What about him?
Oh, nothing. I thought I'd seen him before somewhere, that's all.
Could be, could be. Well, Jim, we'd better be getting down to the ship.
Yes, sir.
Seeing as how we'll be shipmates, just call me Long John. There's the bully boy.
You wish to see us, Captain Smollett?
I did, sir. Doctor?
I trust all is shipshape and seaworthy, Captain.
Well, sir, I'd better speak plain. I don't like the idea of this cruise. I don't like the men. I don't like my officer either.
Perhaps, sir, you don't like the ship either, nor myself.
Hold for a moment, Squire. The captain must have a reason.
I have, Doctor. I was engaged on sealed orders to sail this ship where you require, sir. But now I find that every man on board knows more than I.
Continue.
And now I find we're sailing after treasure. It's hard enough sailing for treasure when the purpose is a secret. But when every man jack aboard knows...
But how in thunder?
Someone's blabbed.
Well, I mean to go on, Captain.
Then may I suggest some precautions in the light of what's happened? We'll stow the powder and the arms in your cabin, and we'll berth 4 of your own men nearby.
You think that's necessary?
Gentlemen, I'll stake my reputation that we'll have trouble on this voyage. So don't take anything lightly. And always be prepared for trouble.
Very well, Captain.
I believe you hired 2 good men anyway, Squire. Smollett's one, and here comes the other.
Ahoy there, John. Why, 'tis Long John Silver.
Hello, mate. Hello, lads.
I hope you're right. But I do get the feeling that all these men have sailed together before. And that makes me very uneasy.
Soon the Hispaniola was underway. Everything went smoothly. Long John Silver was everywhere, giving help and advice and keeping spirits up generally. All went well, and good progress was made through fine weather. But under all this lay a current of treachery.
Men on the dead man's chest. Yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of a drink, and the devil has come for the rest. Yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of rum.
what are you about, lad?
Good morning, Doctor. I was just on my way below to get an apple if there are any left. Can I bring you one?
Thank you, Jim, but no. I had a good breakfast.
I was quartermaster on the old Walrus. I have seen the scuppers awash with red blood and fit to sink with gold. The fighting was rough on board her. The same broadside as took my leg took old Pugh's sight. But there was gold in hordes to fight for, and we did just that.
Our Flint was best of them all.
He was that. I sailed with England first, then with Flint. 'Twas hard, it was. Flint made us work and fight to the end. But we got paid not in copper, but in gold. Many a merchantman's bones are being cleansed by the fish now, thanks to Flint.
Well, John, when do we move her? We've had enough of blessed Captain Smollett.
Israel, you're a brave man, but your head ain't much account. Just do as I say. Stay forward, keep sober, and speak soft till I give you the nod.
But when, John? When?
When? The last moment I can manage, that's when. Why not let the squire and the doctor find the treasure for us? They've got the map. And why not let Smollett sail the ship for us? He's a fine seaman. But I know you lot. You'll want to finish them at the island as soon as the treasure's on board. And more's the pity. But you're never happy till you're drunk. And when you are, you know it all.
Oh, it ain't that bad, Long John.
No? Well, I've seen too many brisk lads drying in the sun at execution dock because they didn't wait for the right moment. Or because the drink got in the way of their logic. Look at Blind Pew and Billy Bones.
Not all the men will join with us, John.
We'll take care of them on the island.
When we move, John, what do we do with Smollett and Livesey and them?
There's only one thing to do, lads, and that's get rid of them. Now, Dick, jump to and get me an apple to wet me pipe.
John. You stole that. Well, let's have a tot instead. Apples ain't no good for a man's thirst.
You're right there.
Land down! 4 points off the starboard quarter!
Come on.
There, a fleet!
Oh, there it is, the island! Look at it!
This is our destination, lads. Now, have any of you men ever seen this piece of land before?
I have, sir. I was cook aboard a trader that watered here, sir.
Then I presume that the main anchorage is on the south side of the island.
Sir. It was a main place for pirates once. They watered and refitted because the small island affords shelter.
Now, see if this is the place.
That be the place, sure enough.
Thank you, Silver. Were that the treasure map, John?
Did he see the place?
It was only a copy, blast their eyes.
I have terrible news, Doctor. When you get below, please find some excuse to send for me.
Thank you, Jim. It'll be done.
And they plan to kill all those against them once we land on the island. And then sail the ship and the treasure back to England themselves.
You're a courageous and brave young man, Jim. And to you, sir, I owe my apologies. You were right, and I was wrong. I await your orders.
It's very strange. I've never yet seen a crew bent on mutiny that didn't show some sign before they moved.
That Silver's doing, doubtless. A most remarkable man.
Aye. He looked remarkably well from a yardarm. Now, we can't turn back because they'd take the ship anyway. Next, we have some time, at least until the treasure's found. Thirdly, there are some faithful hands aboard. Now, when it comes time to fight, it must be us that choose that time and take them unawares. I take it we can rely on your servant, Squire?
You can, Captain.
And that makes 7 of us.
And 19 of them. Not a very happy situation.
But we have Jim here. The men trust him, and he can be our eyes and ears amongst the mutineers.
Yes, sir. Long John, Silver, that is, seems to trust me well enough.
Good lad, Jim. Well, get back to your duties and report anything you hear that you think we should know.
That I will, Doctor.
Come on! Get those sheets in lively now!
They're getting into a foul mood. If I risk another order, I'll have the whole ship about our ears.
What can be done?
I'll let them go ashore this afternoon. If they all go, then we'll take over the ship. If none of them go, we'll defend the after cabin, and God defend the right.
Aye, that's best. Let us do the leading, and maybe they'll follow the way we want them to.
Men, you've done a good day's work. We'll anchor here, and those of you who wish to may go ashore for the afternoon. I'll fire the gun a half hour before sundown. Finish your plan!
Is that young Jim I see there? Jim! Jim, lad! Wait! It's been a long time. I only tell you this because I think gold dust on your top. Gold dust. And you may pay to that. I don't want no harm to come to you, lad. But their hearts are set on having the treasure. And if you stand in their way, they'll do for you, sure.
Silver, I thought you were an honest man, and brave, and experienced in all manner of things. You tell me you'll let these swabs mislead you? Not you.
Well, lad.
Well, I'll not be party to your plan. I'll do my duty if it's the law.
You do what we said!
What was that?
Hands off!
Hands off if you like, but what in heaven's name was that?
That? Oh, I reckon that'll be Alan.
Alan? Then rest his soul.
Who are you?
Ben Gunn. I'm poor Ben Gunn, I am. And I haven't spoken with a Christian these 3 years gone.
3 years? Were you shipwrecked?
Nay, matey. Marooned. And living on goats and oysters and berries all the while.
Who marooned you?
Me shipmates from a trader. When I suggested we come ashore and look for Flint's gold. and we never found it, though we searched nigh on 12 days. What be your name, matey?
It's Jim.
Ah, Jim. Would ye have a piece of cheese about ye? I've been dreaming about cheese for a long time.
No, I haven't. But I'll get you some as soon as I get back to my friends. If they're still alive.
Trouble, matey?
Yes, Long John.
Ah! Is that Flint's ship, then?
No.
Long John Silver here. Then no wonder you got trouble. I knows a lot about Long John Silver, but then I knows more about this island than any man alive.
And I discovered this stockade quite close into shore. It would be easy to defend.
Even against Silver's men? All of them?
I should say yes.
And we'd be better there than here.
All right. Let's load up the jolly boat with provisions and make for the stockade.
There, sir. The mutineers.
And there, Captain. There's trouble.
Israel was old Flint's gunner.
Well, my lady's maid couldn't miss from here. Who's the best shot amongst us?
The squad.
Then pick off that man, quick.
Blast! We'll have to hold water and not mind if we swamp her. Watch for the match now. Now!
Come on, Liberty. Lead on. The rest of you will bring up the stores.
Come on! Into him, lad! Cut the scurvy dogs down! Poor Tom. Oh, I wish I'd never started this accursed voyage.
We went.
Hello, Doctor. Captain.
Jim! Well, bless me.
Hello, Mr. Trelawney.
Where have you been?
I met a strange man. A castaway called Ben Gunn. He knows all about the treasure here and is...
Captain! It's Silver, sir!
Then keep back, men. 10 to 1, this is a trick.
Ahoy there!
Well, Silver?
Morning, Captain.
Come to surrender.
Why, bless you, no, Doctor. I do have a proposition, however.
My man, I have not the slightest desire to hear your proposition, nor even to talk with you. You are a common mutineer.
I understand your feelings, but I think you should listen nevertheless. All right. Give us the chart to find the treasure by. When we have it safe aboard, we'll take ye and drop ye down on a safe piece of land somewhere. Or we'll share the stores with ye man for man. And I'll give you my affidavit to send the first ship we sight to pick ye all up.
Is that all?
Every last word, by thunder. Refuse that, and you've seen the last of me but musket balls.
Very well. Now you listen to me. Come up one by one, unarmed, and I'll vouchsafe to clap you in irons and return you to England for fair trial. Refuse, and you'll all perish. I guarantee it. You can't find the treasure. None of you are fit to sail the ship, and you'll not fight us and win. Accept or pay the price of mutiny.
Blast you, Smollett. And all of you with him.
Now get out of here. You'll get a bullet at our next meeting.
Curse you all.
I fear we're in for a siege now.
As Jim sat waiting for Long John Silver's attack on the stockade, he had an idea. Ben Gunn had told him of a small boat he'd built and where he'd hidden it. As soon as dark fell, he slipped away and set out to discover the boat. It was his intention to paddle out to the Hispaniola and cut her loose from her anchor. If she ran ashore by herself, it would prevent the mutineers from sailing away in her, for they were not experienced enough seamen to warp her back out to sea again.
I've come aboard to take possession of this ship, Mr. Hands.
Hawkins. Young Hawkins.
Can't have that up there. I'll have to strike your colors. God save the king! And now, Mr. Hands, it's time to set a course.
Back to the anchorage, eh?
No. For the North Inlet on the other side of the island. I'll beach her there quietly, for when Captain Smollett is ready to take us back to England in comfort, with you lot in irons.
Jim, you'll need help to get this ship ashore. I'll help you for a good word and some brandy.
All right. But try to run my plans aground and...
No, I wouldn't, lad. Or Captain Hawkins.
Aha! That'll be your mutinous friends getting their just desserts.
Steady as she goes now. Put the helm over a little more, boy. And keep your eye on that tree. Well, shoot your old shipmate, would ye?
One more step, Mr. Hands, and I'll blow your head off.
Jim, I'd have I there. Were but for your sharp eye.
We'll return for you, good ship. Just stay a while for us. Dr. Livesey? Captain? Silver!
Well, if it isn't me old matey, Jim.
And I thought the stockade was still held by Captain Smollett.
Then why'd you sneak in?
Because I didn't want to be mistaken and shot inadvertently.
In that what?
He means by accident.
Then why didn't he say so?
The map! But how? And tell me once and for all, where are my friends?
Well, now, last evening the doctor came upon us with a flag of truce and proposes that we let them on their own way in exchange for all the stores, the stockade, and the map.
But why?
They were only 3, and the captain wounded.
And they thought you'd run off. Sick of you in your capers, the doctor said. You should be seeing him soon, though. He's a humane man, tending our wounded for us, he is.
And now I'm to choose. You or death. Is that it?
Tails, and come on, lad.
That's it, Jim.
Well, you're all in a bad way. Ship lost, men dead, not much food. And it was I that brought about your demise. I heard your plan the night we sighted land. I was in the apple barrel. It was I who cut the Hispaniola free. Kill me if you please. I care not now.
Young dog, 'twas him all along. Let's be done with him.
Let's get rid of him before more harm comes.
Let's do it now, then. Cut his heart out.
Belay that. I'm captain now, and I want him alive. He's more of a man than most of you, and he stays alive.
Nah, do him now.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Silence! You'll do as I say, or step forward with a cutlass and speak your words with steel.
It'd be about dawn now, and he'll be the good doctor coming. Chip, are you all right?
Oh, yes, Doctor.
We thought you were done for, lad. I'd like a word in private with the boys, Silver.
Very well, then.
Doctor, listen. I've beached the Hispaniola at the North Inlet.
The ship. Every time, and it's you who saves our lives. try to escape. We'll wait and try to free you.
That's time enough.
Well, Silver, I've done what I can for your men. They'll all die unless they surrender themselves to proper medical care. I'll not come again. Good day. Take care, lad.
I will, Doctor. I will.
And now, my dear lads, it's time we were finding this treasure. Tall tree, spyglass shoulder, bearing a point to the north and none east. But which tall tree, eh, lads? What?
It came from there.
He were a seaman. 'Tis unlikely you'd find a bishop here or anyone else but a seaman. But look at the way those bones are lying. 'Tisn't natural.
What is it?
These bones, they're here as a marker, lad. And there's spyglass shoulder yonder.
Makes me cold inside to think of Flint. Using bones as a pointer.
This be child's play now, lads. Look, Black Crag. Soon we'll be rich. Or some of us.
Darby McGraw! Darby McGraw! Darby McGraw! Fetch off the wrong Darby!
Be the ghost of Flint himself.
Them was Flint's last words. His spirit's here guarding his treasure.
That's Flint right enough.
Darby McGraw!
Let's go back.
That isn't Flint.
McGraw! Darby McGraw! Fetch off the wrong Darby!
That's a voice of flesh and blood. Come on.
I've heard that voice before. By crikey, you're right. That's Ben Gunn's voice.
Aye, it's been gone.
And nobody'd take any mind of Ben Gunn, dead or alive. Here it is, mates. Aye! Now it's ours!
We're rich. It's gone. A treasure. There's nothing here.
There's nothing at all.
A double guinea. That all?
Nothing else.
Jim, take this and stand by for trouble.
Very well.
Where's the money then?
2 guineas. That's what you brought us here for, 2 guineas?
I mean to have you for the silver.
And that young interfering pickle.
Dr. Livesey!
Ah, Jim. 'Tis good to see you safe, my boy.
Ahoy there, Ben Gunn.
Ah, Silver, at last you come to get your just deserts.
Aye. You're for the execution dock, Silver. That's a promise.
I promised to speak for him. He saved my life when the other mutineers wanted to do away with me. But for him, I'd be a dead man. Or boy.
We'll see what Captain Smollett thinks.
Thank you, Doctor, but I have one question. Where's the treasure?
That you shall see for yourself.
Hello there.
All's well, sir.
Yes, I was watching the whole affair. And you have that scoundrel, Silver.
A good day to you, Squire.
Jim, dear boy, are you all right?
Much the better for seeing you, sir.
Then look yonder and make your day complete.
My goodness.
What do you say, Jim?
It's fantastic.
You're a very rich young man.
But how did it get here? And why'd you leave the stockade?
Ben Gunn came to us. He told us he'd moved the treasure to his cave, where he had a supply of salted goat's meat and fresh water.
A cave is an easier place to defend than that stockade. So we moved.
And we had the treasure right here. So we had no need of the map.
Ah, you tricked me right well.
We found the ship beached at the North Inlet, too, just as you said, Jim. And now, back to England.
England.
They got the treasure aboard the Hispaniola and set sail. Captain Smollett, the Squire, Dr. Livesey, Gray, Silver, and Jim Hawkins. Oh, and Ben Gunn, who felt loath to stay behind. The 3 remaining mutineers were left behind, but they were left with ample stores and ammunition. While they stopped for supplies in Spanish America, Long John Silver escaped. He's probably living there still, looking out to sea and dreaming of gold and yet another chance to find a treasure island.